Aaron adjusted his helmet as the shuttle descended through the thick, orange clouds of Titan. The ice-capped moon of Saturn stretched below him, mysterious and cold, yet strangely beautiful. This was humanity's newest frontier, a research and medical station built to study alien biology and advanced medicine. For Aaron, a young human scientist, this mission was a dream, but he had no idea that the real adventure would begin the moment he stepped off the shuttle. The landing platform hissed and groaned as the shuttle settled. Aaron took a deep breath and pushed the door open. The airlock led him into a large chamber illuminated by soft, bluish lights. The walls were smooth, curved, and metallic, giving the station a futuristic feel. Holographic displays floated above the floor, showing vital signs of patients and real-time maps of the station. "Welcome to Titan Station, human," a voice said. Aaron turned sharply. Standing before him was a figure unlike anything he had ever seen. He realized it was a female figure, was tall, slender, with skin that shimmered faintly in shifting colors. Her eyes were large and luminescent, giving her an otherworldly grace. "I am Nira," she said, bowing slightly. "I am assigned as your medical supervisor." Aaron felt a mix of awe and nervousness. I'm Aaron, nice to meet you." He extended his hand and she touched it lightly with 3 slender fingers. The touch was cool, almost soothing. "You will live and work here for the next 6 months, Nira said. "You will be trained to understand alien physiology. It is dangerous work, but you are not alone. I will guide you." As they walked through the station's corridors, Aaron noticed the other residents. Humans in white lab coats, aliens of many shapes and sizes, some with 6 arms, some with translucent skin showing moving veins of glowing fluid. Every corner seemed to hold something new, some strange technology that defied human imagination. "This place, it's incredible," Aaron whispered, almost to himself. Nira's eyes glimmered. "Incredible, yes, but also fragile. Titan Station depends on cooperation and human courage. Many have failed because they underestimated what lies beyond their knowledge." The first few days were intense. Aaron learned how to operate medical scanners far more advanced than anything on Earth. Nira demonstrated how alien biology could heal faster when guided by technology, and she showed him that sometimes what seemed impossible to humans was routine for her species. One evening, Aaron sat in the observation deck, looking out at the swirling clouds of Titan. Nira appeared silently beside him. "Beautiful, isn't it?" she said. "Yes," Aaron replied. "I never imagined seeing something like this." She tilted her head slightly, studying him. "You humans are curious creatures. It is a trait that can be both dangerous and valuable." He smiled. "I guess I'll have to be careful then." For the first time, Aaron realized that Nira was not just a medical officer. She seemed to understand him on a deeper level, noticing his fears, his hopes, and even his unspoken questions. It made him feel both safe and uneasy. The following week, a situation arose that tested Aaron's courage. A small alien patient, injured during an experiment, was brought in. Its body was fragile, and its life signs flickered dangerously. Humans were unfamiliar with its anatomy, and panic started spreading among the junior staff. "Calm yourself," Nira instructed softly. Her voice had a rhythm that seemed to slow time. Aaron watched as she moved her hands over the patient, letting soft blue light from her palms wash over the alien. Within moments, the alien's vital signs stabilized. Aaron was amazed. How did you do that?" "It is not magic," Nira said. "It is knowledge, experience, and understanding life as it truly is. You will learn if you are patient." He spent hours observing her, asking questions and practicing under her guidance. Slowly, he started to understand that humans could achieve remarkable things when they combined curiosity, courage, and cooperation with beings far more advanced. One night, after a long day of training, Aaron lay on his bunk, exhausted but exhilarated. Titan's orange clouds glowed faintly outside the small window. He thought about the incredible technology, the strange alien life, and the medical marvels he had witnessed. Most of all, he thought about Neera, her calm presence, her knowledge, and the way she seemed to believe in him even when he doubted himself. A soft knock on the door made him sit up. Neera entered, carrying a small tray with nutrient packs and water. "You must eat," she said. "Learning without sustenance will weaken you." Aaron smiled, taking the pack. "Thanks, Neera. I don't know if I could do this without your help." "You humans learn quickly when given the right guidance," she said, placing a hand lightly on his shoulder. "Remember, courage is not the absence of fear. It is acting even when afraid." As she left, Aaron stared at the ceiling, feeling a strange mix of excitement and nervous anticipation. He had come to Titan Station to learn, but he felt as if he was about to face challenges far beyond anything he had imagined. Little did he know, an unexpected event was about to shake the station to its core. A strange signal had been detected from beneath Titan's icy surface. Something was moving, something ancient, and whatever it was heading straight for the station. Aaron felt a chill, not from the cold outside, but from the sense that his life, and the lives of everyone at Titan Station, was about to change forever. The hum of the station was quiet that night, almost too quiet. Aaron could not sleep. The strange signal detected beneath Titan's icy surface kept replaying in his mind. The monitors in the control room had shown unusual energy readings, something large, moving, and intelligent. No one had ever sent a signal like this before. Aaron rose from his bunk and made his way to the observation deck. The orange clouds swirled outside, casting eerie shadows across the station's corridors. Neera was already there, her form softly glowing against the dim light. "You're awake," she said, tilting her head. "The signal, it is unlike anything we have encountered before." "I can't stop thinking about it," Aaron admitted. "What could it be? Some natural phenomenon, or something alive?" Neera studied him silently for a moment. "Both possibilities exist. Titan's ice hides secrets older than your species, but if it is alive, it may be intelligent. You must prepare yourself, human. Curiosity alone will not save you. Courage and understanding will." The next morning, the station held an emergency briefing. Scientists, engineers, and medical staff gathered in the central hub. Holographic projections displayed the energy patterns. They pulsed rhythmically, almost like a heartbeat. Dr. Leora, a senior human scientist, pointed to the readings. "These patterns are structured. It is not a natural storm or ice movement. There is intelligence behind this signal. We must investigate before it reaches the surface." Neera stepped forward. "The station's scanners are capable of mapping the ice in detail. We can locate the source, but we will need a team to descend beneath the surface." Aaron felt a thrill of fear and excitement. This was what he had trained for, real exploration, real danger. He volunteered immediately. "I want to go," he said firmly. Neera's glowing eyes studied him. "You are still inexperienced, but your courage and curiosity may serve the team. Very well. You will go, but you will follow my guidance at all times." Within hours, a small exploration crew was assembled. They equipped themselves with thermal suits, energy scanners, and modular drills capable of boring through the thick ice. Aaron felt the weight of responsibility pressing down on him. Failure could mean losing not only himself, but the lives of his companions. The shuttle carrying them descended into a massive ice shaft that had been pre-drilled by the station. As they entered the frozen depths, the light from the station above faded, replaced by the eerie glow of their equipment. Shadows danced on the walls, making the ice seem alive. Hours passed as they maneuvered deeper into the ice. The energy readings grew stronger. The signal was no longer a faint pulse. It was a steady rhythm, almost welcoming, almost calling. Suddenly, the ice trembled beneath them. A deep rumble echoed through the shaft. Aaron stumbled, clutching the wall for balance. "What was that?" he shouted, his voice muffled by the helmet. Nira's calm voice answered through the calm. "Patience. Do not panic. The structure of the ice shifts as the entity beneath moves. We are close." Finally, they reached a cavern. It was enormous, larger than any building Aaron had ever seen. The walls glowed faintly, pulsing with energy in patterns that seemed intelligent, and at the center of the cavern floated a massive, translucent form. It was alive. The creature's body shimmered with colors that shifted like liquid light. Its movements were slow, graceful, and deliberate. Despite its size, there was a sense of intelligence and calm in its motions. It seemed curious, almost studying them in return. Aaron's heart raced. "It's beautiful," he whispered. Nira approached the edge of the cavern carefully. "It senses us, yes, but it does not attack. It communicates in ways we cannot yet understand. Observe. Learn. Human life must respect the unknown even when it seems frightening." The team set up scanning equipment. Aaron watched the data stream in. The creature emitted a unique frequency, a mixture of electromagnetic pulses and bioluminescent patterns. Nira's hands glowed as she adjusted the readings. Within minutes, she translated a pattern into a simple communication attempt. "We are aware. You may proceed." Aaron blinked in astonishment. "It understands us. It recognizes intelligence," Nira said. "It is testing our curiosity and respect." Encouraged, Aaron and Nira moved closer, careful not to make sudden movements. Aaron noticed that the creature seemed fascinated by Nira's glowing form. When she extended her hand, the pulses from the creature became rhythmic, almost like a heartbeat syncing with hers. "The creature, it responds to calm, controlled energy," Nira explained softly. "Fear and aggression will make it retreat. Understanding and courage will allow communication." Hours passed as Aaron and the team studied the creature. They realized it was not hostile. Instead, it seemed to guard something within the ice, a vast network of crystalline structures that glimmered faintly. These structures were clearly artificial, yet ancient beyond human imagination. "It built this," Aaron whispered. "Or someone did, a long time ago." Nira nodded. "This is a relic of a civilization far older than Earth. It holds knowledge of life, energy, and healing that exceeds even what I have learned. Humanity must approach carefully, but the opportunity is extraordinary." As the team prepared to return to the station, the creature pulsed again, sending a series of energy waves toward them. Nira caught the waves, translating them into visual patterns. It was a message. "Return, learn, respect. You are ready for more." Aaron felt a shiver of excitement. Humanity had taken its first real step toward understanding life beyond its own planet. He realized that courage, curiosity, and cooperation, core human traits, were what had allowed them to survive and communicate with this alien being. Back at the station, Aaron could not stop thinking about the cavern. Every moment of fear, every challenge faced in the ice, had shown him something profound. Humans were not the weakest species in the universe. With courage and intelligence, they could stand among the stars. Nira appeared beside him again, her calm presence reassuring. "You have learned much today, Aaron. Remember this feeling, you will need it. Challenges ahead will test your patience and bravery even more." Aaron nodded. "I understand, and I want to learn more. I want to help humanity be ready for what's out there." Nira's eyes glimmered softly. "Good. That is the essence of being human. Curiosity, courage, and the desire to improve. You are beginning to understand what it means to be part of the universe." As Aaron returned to his quarters, he stared at the orange glow of Titan's clouds. Humanity's future was uncertain, but he felt a spark of hope. They had encountered something incredible today, something that would change the way humans thought about life, intelligence, and their place among the stars. And deep beneath the ice, the ancient creature pulsed softly, aware, waiting, and ready to guide the next steps of a species that had just begun to reach for the stars. The next morning, Titan Station was buzzing with activity. Scientists and engineers were reviewing the data collected from the cavern beneath the ice. Aaron joined the briefing, feeling both excited and nervous. Today, they would begin the first detailed exploration of the crystalline structures the ancient creature had guarded. Dr. Leora, standing in front of the holographic displays, pointed at the glowing network mapped in the ice. These crystals are unlike anything we've seen. They seem to store information, energy patterns, maybe even memories. Our goal is to understand them without disturbing their balance. Aaron glanced at Neera. Her calm glow reassured him. Are we ready? He asked. We are, Neera said. But remember, this is a delicate process. The crystals respond to energy and thought. Approach with respect and focus. The exploration team suited up and descended once more into the ice shaft. The frozen tunnels seemed smaller now, as if the cavern itself had grown larger in their minds after the previous encounter. Aaron could feel the pulse of energy stronger with every step. When they reached the cavern, the ancient creature floated nearby, as if waiting to guide them. Its pulses were steady, encouraging. Aaron felt awe once more. Observe first, Neera instructed. Do not touch anything until you understand its patterns. The crystals stretched across the cavern floor like a glowing forest. Each crystal pulsed with soft, multicolored light. When Aaron focused on them, he realized the pulses were not random. They formed intricate patterns, almost like a language. He reached for a scanner and began analyzing the frequencies. Numbers and symbols appeared on the screen, but they made little sense at first. Neera moved beside him, her eyes glowing brighter as she extended her hand toward the crystals. Feel their rhythm, she said softly. Not with your mind alone, with your body. Your thoughts must match the flow of their energy. Aaron hesitated but followed her advice. He closed his eyes, breathing slowly, letting his mind sync with the crystal's pulses. Gradually, he began to notice patterns, a repeating sequence like a heartbeat, then a rising scale of energy. He adjusted the scanner to match the pulses, and suddenly the symbols began to translate. Knowledge preserved, respect required. Guide those who seek understanding. Aaron's eyes widened. It's a library, not of books, but of energy and information. Yes, Neera said. Ancient civilizations stored their knowledge in forms beyond physical records. This is one of them, and it chose to reveal itself to us because we showed courage and respect. Excited, Aaron moved deeper into the crystal forest. Each step sent small ripples of light through the structures, like the crystals were alive and responding to him. He realized that these patterns could teach humanity about energy manipulation, advanced healing, and communication across vast distances. Hours passed as they explored, documenting every pulse, every interaction. Aaron felt a connection he had never experienced before, not just to the crystals, but to the universe itself. He was learning that humans, despite being young in the galactic timeline, could understand and adapt to knowledge far beyond their species' age. Suddenly, the cavern trembled. A low vibration ran through the ice, making the crystals flicker. Aaron froze. What's happening? Neera's glow intensified. The energy is responding to our presence. Nothing is wrong, but the crystals are testing our ability to maintain focus. Distraction or fear could disrupt the patterns. Aaron steadied himself, concentrating on his breathing and the rhythm of the crystals. Slowly, the vibration calmed. The ancient creature pulsed beside them almost approvingly. This is more than a test, Neera explained. It is a lesson. Understanding requires patience, courage, and control. These qualities define humans as explorers, learners, and innovators. With renewed confidence, Aaron reached a central chamber within the crystal network. The largest structure pulsed with intense light, projecting a holographic map of the galaxy. Points of energy shimmered along the stars, showing unknown planets, systems, and perhaps other civilizations. Look at this, Aaron whispered. It's showing everything. Advanced life energy flows even places humans have never seen. Nira nodded. The knowledge preserved here is a gift. Humanity must be responsible in how it uses it. Intelligence without wisdom can be dangerous. Courage without respect can be reckless. You must remember both. Aaron's mind raced with possibilities. With this knowledge, humans could travel further, understand alien biology, and even create technology beyond imagination. But he also understood the weight of responsibility. This was not treasure to take, it was wisdom to learn from. They spent days analyzing the crystal data. Aaron worked tirelessly, guided by Nira, discovering patterns that could improve medical technology, energy storage, and communication systems. Every success reinforced the core idea. Human determination, intelligence, and courage were crucial to achieving what many thought impossible. One evening, after a long day of exploration, Aaron and Nira sat near the edge of the cavern. The ancient creature hovered silently nearby, its light dimmed, as if resting. "You have done well," Nira said. "You are beginning to understand what it means to be part of the universe, not just a species, but a thinking, learning presence." Aaron smiled, exhausted but exhilarated. "I never imagined humans could do something like this. I always thought we were small, weak, unprepared. But here we are, learning from an ancient civilization, standing next to a being that existed long before us." "Strength is not only in size or power," Nira said gently. "It is in courage, in curiosity, and in the desire to understand. Humanity has these qualities, and you have shown them today." As they returned to the station, Aaron could not stop thinking about the crystal network. The possibilities were endless. With patience, intelligence, and courage, humans could rise to meet challenges that once seemed impossible. But a shadow loomed on the edge of his mind. The deeper they explored, the more Aaron realized that the universe held dangers as well as knowledge. Unknown forces, unseen civilizations, and ancient mechanisms could challenge humanity at any moment. For now, though, he allowed himself a moment of pride. They had discovered something incredible: an ancient alien library, a guardian creature, and the undeniable proof that humans, though young and inexperienced, could stand among the stars. And deep beneath the ice, the crystal network pulsed softly, waiting to share its secrets with those brave enough to learn, patient enough to listen, and wise enough to respect its power. The discovery of the crystal network had changed everything at Titan Station. Aaron could feel it in the air. Scientists were no longer just researchers. They were explorers, ready to take on challenges far beyond Earth. The station hummed with new energy as teams worked to decode the patterns, adapt the energy flows, and understand how this ancient technology could help humanity. Aaron sat in the central hub, studying the latest readings. The crystal's patterns were becoming clearer with each day, revealing applications for medicine, energy, and communication. He realized that human ingenuity combined with careful observation could unlock possibilities that even the aliens had not imagined. Nira approached, her glow brighter than usual. "You are restless," she said. "Your mind races with possibilities." Aaron nodded. "I can't stop thinking about what we could do. With this knowledge, we could improve life on Earth, help colonies, even explore new worlds more safely. But I also feel cautious. The universe is vast and we barely understand it." "That caution is wise," Nira said. "Knowledge carries responsibility. Curiosity and courage must be balanced with patience and respect. The crystals will guide you, but only if humanity remembers this." A sudden alert interrupted them. The monitors flashed red, energy readings were spiking from the ice cavern. The team rushed to the control center. Aaron's heart pounded. Something was happening, but it was not harmful. The ancient creature's pulses were intensified, sending rhythmic waves toward the station. Nira translated the patterns. "You are ready. Share but protect. Begin the next step." Aaron felt a thrill of excitement. The creature was encouraging humans to take the next step, to learn, to explore, to use their intelligence and courage beyond the ice cavern. The station's scientists gathered to discuss the plan. Using the crystal network, they could safely transmit energy patterns to new devices, improving medical equipment, energy storage, and communication systems. Aaron suggested combining human engineering with alien guidance. "It is a bold step," Neera said. "But humans are bold by nature. Courage and ingenuity will allow you to succeed." Over the next several days, the station became a hub of innovation. Humans designed new scanners inspired by the crystal's energy flow. Medical tools were improved to heal injuries faster, sometimes mimicking the alien techniques they had observed. Energy modules allowed the station to operate more efficiently, even storing excess power for emergencies. Aaron worked tirelessly alongside Neera, bridging human creativity and alien wisdom. He marveled at how humans, though young in the cosmic timeline, could achieve incredible things when they applied their courage and intelligence with respect. One evening, as the station's lights dimmed for a scheduled pause, Aaron looked out at Titan's swirling clouds. "It's amazing," he whispered. "I never thought humans could do something like this. We've learned so much from an ancient species, and yet it feels like we're just starting." Neera appeared beside him, her glow reflecting softly on the glass walls. "You are correct. This is only the beginning. The universe is full of mysteries, challenges, and opportunities. But humanity has shown that it can rise to meet them. Curiosity, courage, and intelligence are powerful traits. Never underestimate what your species can achieve." The next day, a decision was made to send a small team, including Aaron, on a short exploratory mission using the knowledge gained from the crystals. Their goal was simple: test new navigation methods, energy modules, and communication techniques on Titan's surface. It was a small step, but it represented humanity's first real move toward interplanetary exploration using alien guidance. The launch went smoothly. Aaron and the team piloted their craft over Titan's icy plains, the orange clouds glowing beneath them. Using the crystal-inspired systems, they detected small pockets of energy beneath the ice, places that could potentially support life or contain more relics of the ancient civilization. Aaron felt a sense of pride. Humans had discovered something incredible, learned from it, and applied it safely. Courage, intelligence, and curiosity had allowed them to take their first steps into a larger universe. As they returned to the station, the ancient creature hovered near the cavern, pulsing gently. Neera translated one last message. "You have honored the knowledge. Humanity is ready. Continue, and you will grow stronger." Aaron realized that this was more than a message, it was a promise. Humans were no longer just observers of the cosmos. They were participants. They could learn, adapt, and grow in ways that other species had not anticipated. Back at Titan Station, Aaron walked through the corridors, observing humans and aliens working together, sharing ideas and innovating. The station had become a symbol of what humans could achieve when they combined their natural traits with knowledge and cooperation. He paused near the observation deck, looking at Titan's clouds once more. "We're just beginning," he said quietly. "But I know humans can do it. We can face whatever the universe throws at us. With courage, curiosity, and intelligence, we can rise." Neera appeared beside him, her glow calm and reassuring. "Yes, Aaron, that is the essence of being human. Remember it, teach it, and one day your species will reach farther than you can imagine." Aaron smiled, feeling a deep sense of purpose. Humanity had taken its first steps, guided by ancient knowledge and alien wisdom. But more importantly, they had done it with courage, intelligence, and respect, the traits that would define them among the stars. And deep beneath the ice, the crystal network pulsed softly, ready to guide humanity whenever they were ready to take the next step. The future was vast, uncertain, and full of possibilities, But for the first time, humans were not afraid. They were ready. Titan Station had become more than a research facility. It was a beacon of hope, a testament to human ingenuity, and a first step into a universe waiting to be explored. And Aaron knew with certainty that humanity had the courage, curiosity, and intelligence to rise and shine among the stars. Alien Nurse called me patient, yet every night she rode my body,